Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. We are on. No, we're not on Minecraft. We're. Wow, that was an old. We're on Roadcraft, and we're on the PlayStation 5. What have we been up to whilst we've been away, boys and girls? Oh boy. Okay, so as per the norm, like I say, I because of my setup, yada yada yada, excuses. I don't do recordings over the weekends, but I do still play the game. And I am hoping by now you will have watched my previous videos, and you will have seen the glitch, bug, death roll thing from the first time and the short. Well, then hopefully you will have seen it done a second time. And now, over the weekend, he says, trying to find it. There it is. Can you see that stuff just above where it says, on the top left, where it says map and vehicles? Can you see those items floating in the sky? Can you? Can you? Yes. Yes. It fucking went again. So basically, let me get me. There we go. So I have to open up the steel beams thing. That's my next mission. So at the moment I'm coming in from this angle, so I'm going to make sure that this road and all of this bit is good to go. But originally I came down here, and I just wanted to sort of like clean all this lot up because there was an absolute load of junk, like loads and loads of scrap. So I bought the other low loader down here and started clearing all the stuff. Happy days, as you do. Then all I did was I drove the lorry and I got that far, literally got to there. And as you can see, oh, hold on, let's go. Actually, I'll tell you what, if we go to vehicles and go to resources, there you go. So we've got another cascade of goodies, yeah, all floating in the sky, and even oh, there you go. Yeah, it's really like you can only go like one layer, or so yeah, there it is again. But the best of it, again, right, so I was using the same crane thing again, and again it decided to teleport the crane elsewhere. This time it wasn't the other side of the map, it was here. In fact, it was kind of here, right? That's literally where the crane ended up, but it was floating meters above the ground on its side, and it was almost wedged into the red barrier mode, the edge of the map marker. So it was there. So yeah, that was fun. So I'm now stuck with all of this crap floating forever and a day in the map, because it's floating forever and a day down here as well. Do you know what I mean? It won't even disappear. He says, trying to find it. I thought it was there where it happened. Where did it happen the last time? Oh no, it's here. Yeah. So there you go. Do you know what I mean? It's like once it's happened, that's it. It doesn't, even though it's a glitch, it doesn't even like just slowly disappear so that nobody can notice. Nah, it'll just stay there and rub your face in it. Anyway, it's out of the way. It's not causing any problems. It was just rather a large amount of scrap that could have been useful, but it's looking around, it's not like there isn't much more to collect. So lesson learned, and lesson learned for boys and girls out there, hopefully. Don't use the low loader to pick up scrap, even though it's probably the easiest vehicle to load. It can carry a large amount of scrap at one go. Yeah, just don't. And you can securely strap it down. Don't That's all I'm going to say. Just don't do it. Just don't do it unless they fix this glitch, this bug. Don't do it. All I will suggest is, I mean, I originally started using, I haven't got it on the map, but I started using my small little dump truck. Dump. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, that one. I started using that one to load goodies into, and now obviously I've upgraded to the big bugger, so I'm going to start using that, even if I have to buy another one and use that purely for carrying junk from point A to point B. Obviously you're not going to be able to carry that around. I don't know actually. No, because I haven't even got a crane at the moment. My crane won't even lift that. So anyway, so that's it. That was the update. As you can see, like I said, I had fun building the road. I've built a road all the way down here, and again I just went straight into it because it was like, oh yeah, you've got to go down this road. Although looking at that, that's probably why it's not pretty, is it? But it's not bad. Anyway, and I had no time constraints whatsoever, so I really took my time doing this. Still got the annoying patches for absolutely no reason. But yeah, I took my time making this bit here and doing all of this bit down here. So, you know, the whole rolling and leveling and all that lot. It was blissful. It was nice. And it looks lovely. There's hardly any ripples in it, any lumps or anything. I was very, very proud of that. Yes, very proud. Still using, I've got enough money. I am definitely going to upgrade my, where am I going? Which way we go? Let's face north. That's better. Yeah, I am going to get rid of that, which is the original bunker layer, the tarmac layer thing. I don't know whether it's that or it's the design, or if I'm going to unlock. Oh, excuse me, that's a good start, isn't it? Bored of myself already. Yeah, but it's just the controls on that one are awful. They really are bad, really bad. Anywho's, that'll do. On with the game. So yes, today's mission, should I choose to accept it, and by golly I will, is to come from here, go up here, around here, under here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I don't know whether or not to just put a bridge across, yeah, literally just spam the whole thing, or fill it with dirt like I did on the actually, is that on this map? Oh my god, I feel like I've been on here for ages because I haven't actually yes, yeah, that bit, that was all water. That was a massive pit of water. As you can see, there's still some bits there, and I filled all of that in and tarmacked that so that I've got a clear route. Yeah, bloody hell, that was forever and a day ago. Wow. So anyway, that I could do that. I don't know. I keep looking at it. I keep wondering what the hell I'm going to do, because it would be just easier to lay a bridge. Yeah, literally sort of like from there, go across to there and be done with it. 8 slabs. It's not like I haven't got any. But how stupid would that look? I don't think it would. Plus, it doesn't, because you've got that one there, but that's really sunken, so I don't know. If that would work either. Right, let me have a look. Yeah, let's go and have a look at that. I need to finish leveling this off. As you can see, and I've got this annoying slab there sticking out. And as you can see, the controls are still so fucking vague. I'm just trying to get it in a straight line and it's just moving off on its own. So I'm turning to the right. You almost, in fact, again, right, lessons for those that have or haven't played this game and may want to. There, that's not me. I'm not doing that. I'm literally, I did it so that it would aim in the right direction, and then I've literally let go of the controller. So it's like, if you want to turn, just put the brakes on. That's how stupid it is. Right, okay, so we're looking at this. Oh yeah, that looks absolutely brilliant. Straight through a brick wall, which I cannot change. That's really clever. So that's a no-go. That one, that's gonna work. That will work. And why was it going beep 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 as if I'm reversing? So yeah, okay. Well, we'll build that one and then we'll build that one. So that's, I need 12 slabs. Slab. Oh god, do I risk using the low loader? Because I'll easily carry 12 slabs of concrete in the low loader. Wow. No. All this just so that I can make a safe route here. God, look at it. It's just ridiculous. It's just so stupid. It really is. Because, no. Yeah, see this bit here, you could put a bridge right across that gap, but you'd end up then, you just wouldn't, because this bit here is awful. It's almost like a complete drop, which is what I mean. You can drive up that bit, but so you would have to fill that bit with concrete with sand, and then tarmac it, obviously, you know, to make it safe, so it's not going to move. That would work then, actually. Yeah, so if I filled that, mac it over, tar it over, and then put the bridge from there to there, because then you can still come round. That's really tight, though. I mean, I'm hoping that once it thingies, all that obviously will change. That might even disappear. Right, okay, new mission. Scratch that one for a second. Let's go back to you, and we will drive over there. Let's get this thing up and running, because once it's up and running, I can then, oh grief, seriously, I can then go around and, oh my god, I'm it's almost like every time I come back into this, tune to sensitive vehicles, the lower the value, the smaller the stick response. So we'll just turn sensitivity, as far as I'm concerned, right down. But now, right, I am turning the wheel and that's not right. So for them to say tunes the sensitivity for vehicle's control steering attachments. Lower value equals smaller stick response. So when they say smaller, I think they should have said slower or less stick response, not smaller stick response, because in my head a smaller stick response means it's more responsive because you only have to do small things. So I'm going to put it back up. Yeah, see, that's a lot quicker. Oh, chuff me. Whoosh. Wee fey. Anyway, I still don't like the idea of having to drive around with the scoop up. It's not right. Yeah, I need to fill that in with some sand. There you go, you can see it better. Look at it. It's very impressive. It's like some weird modern art installation. What should I call it? Bad Dead Work. Monday, bloody Monday. Even recycling makes pollution. It doesn't. Well, it shouldn't do, but it does. Especially if you're not doing it properly. But no, sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh my. Don't. What did I say? What did I say about driving around with this thing up? Health and safety people. Clearly, and why would they? I mean, how many people that are playing this game have ever... Why did the dog do that? She's literally hiding behind my chair so I can't see her. She's going to want to go out in a second. Yeah, nobody, you don't. You wouldn't be playing, so I'm going to... Order. It shouldn't be like that. So change mode, go to manual, bring it down. Oh Jesus, dog. Right. Then tilt the blade. Oh, stop. Right, so it's out of the way. Right, this is, and then bring it back down. So that way, even when you go bouncy bouncy, you're not going to thingy, and technically you can still kind of see where you're going, right? But you do that, you are now locked into low gear. So if I wanted to drive anywhere, it's going to take twice as long as normal, right? So you go to marching mode, you get taken, like low gear is unlocked, but then you've got that. Excuse me a second, I've got to let the dog out. I'll be back. And we're back. And that was a completely pointless exercise. Yeah, you look at me in shame. I want to go out, I need to go out, I need to go into the garden. Okay, that's fine, good girl for asking. She stands there, she barks, and then comes back in again. That's it, literally that's it. No wee-wees, no toilet, no nothing. Just stand there, bark, and come back in. And there's nothing to bark at, by the way. So anyway, yes. I am very I'm probably going to go back onto the bug report bit, the website that allegedly I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's their website, but it might be. Where you report bugs and ideas that you have for this game. I mean, I've already posted about the magnetic crane, which absolutely think they should have done. I don't understand why they didn't. I genuinely don't understand why they didn't. It's very weird. I really don't know why you're beeping at me. Oh look, that was another part of the thing. I did that one that was floating. Yeah, it was by the crane, or rather, the crane was by this. So it wasn't like I'd actually used, I was using it, or it was on the truck, because I can't physically. No, it's stuck in the mud. You can't physically lift them with the crane that I have at the moment. I haven't unlocked the larger cranes. So yeah, as you can see, this crater just needs to be filled with sand, because there's absolutely no way it's going to be a viable option otherwise. I could say the same for that lot, but there's an awful lot of junk in there which I need to remove. Right, where are you? Rusty dump truck. It's Rusty the dump truck. Yay! Hey boys and girls. Sorry. Went into children's presenter mode for no reason. Come on. Wow. And also, audio wise on this, I don't know if you can, how well you can hear it, especially because I'm talking over it, but the noise of the engine has stopped. Don't know if anybody's picked that up. Oh, there you go. There's that fucking let's just dump everything in one go move as well. No, I did that. That was me. But that first one wasn't. I literally just tapped the X button so that I could refill the sand. But there's a... where's the quarry? Wow. Is it going to be where I need it to be? Please tell me it's going to be. Yes. Okay, well, we'll wait until we're over there then. Yeah. So that whole tapping the X button to open the dump truck, you're supposed to be able to do it in increments. So like, little tweak, tweak, tweak kind of thing. Not just one tap and the whole thing just empties. It's annoying because I even with all the crap that is going on with this, even with all the amount of times it's glitched on me, for some reason I am still, I say loving this game, and I am. It's like a 90% of this game is great, it's beautiful, it's fun, it's challenging, it's bizarrely random. Why are you doing that? Why? Should that not be locked? You shouldn't be doing that. What? I'm not doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, apparently there's still sand on there. Apparently there was still sand in the truck. That's great. Thanks for that. And now I've got a fucking annoying pile of sand in there. Doing well, people. Talking of glitches and bugs and annoying shit, the PlayStation Store, obviously they're always doing this. I say sales with air quotes because a lot of the time it's like, save 70% on a game that was originally 60 quid. Then we deliberately put it up to £190 just so that we can drop it down in price again. You get the idea. Yeah, so it's not a sale. Yeah, save 25% now down to £85 for a fucking digital game. You know what I mean? It's like, are you kidding me? Anyway, the EA WRC game, the rally game, it's been knocked down to, I think it was 16 quid, something like that. So I thought, ever since I bought the Generations game, and I don't mean Bruce Forsyth, sorry, the dog. You are having a laugh. You are not going back outside. I don't care. No. So yeah, I bought the Generations rally game, and it's really, really good. It's, you know, it's good. Yeah, thoroughly enjoy it. But the oh my god, people wonder why I get so wound up with this dog. Back in a sec. Asshole. But I need to go to the toilet now. I didn't need to go to the toilet before. I just wanted to wind you up. Mission completed. Anyway, yeah. So the funniest thing was, obviously, the WRC, or the Generations rally game came out, and I'm not sure if it was exactly the same time, but it was close. So yeah, you had these two rally games that were released at pretty much the same time, and they're exactly the same game, kind of thing. But for some reason, I can't remember why, but it was, I think it was the way EA were going, and the way EA were laying out their franchise with the rally game or something. I can't remember what it was that made me go for the Generations game rather than the EA game. But I also I think it was all the reviews and all the players that were releasing their videos, and they were all saying the same thing. They were all saying that the Generations game was far better. It was far better. It looks better. It handles better. It sounds better. It was a better game. So I'm like, okay, fine. And even right up to yesterday, I was still. Excuse me a minute. Now she wants back in. Yay! I love my life. I'm about. Like I said, this is why I still am an R about doing bloody voice, talky videos, because I've got all this shite going on around me all the time. And for the sake of a 2-second thing of, just letting the dog in or out, it's not worth pushing pause. But anyway, as I was saying, EA. So yeah, so the amount of reviews, the amount of people that were saying, don't get the EA game, don't get the EA game, get this one, it's much better, which is why I did. But I thought, well, sod it. I kept looking at it and I'm like, I love my rally games. I really do love my rally games. So it's on offer, and I thought, I'll risk it, I'll get it. So I've got it. And almost instantly, I can't say I'm regretting it, but it's not been a good start. So I'm doing the rally school bit. Yeah, they're like, practice how to press the handbrake. Yeah, that shit. And they're always like, get from point A to point B, complete the objectives, do it all in the right, within a time frame, and that's it. Yeah, jobs are good. Standard stuff. Only on 2 of the maps, one of them being the snow one, and I think one of them is like one of the gravel tracks. There's a point on each of these, on certain tracks during the school training bit, where it resets you for no reason. Literally, it just resets you, and when it resets you, it gives you anywhere from 5 to 20 second penalty, right? Which in the normal thing, if you were doing a normal race or whatever, fair enough. But when you've not actually done anything wrong, when you've not actually screwed up, and why are you doing? Please don't do that. When you've not actually screwed up or anything, right? I mean, the best one is the snow tracks. Yeah, so when you're doing the snow ones. The one of them, when you and I'm not joking when I say you're literally at the start line, right? You are at the start of the challenge, right? And you've got so many, like a minute or whatever it is, to get to the other end, without screwing it up, which is fine, right? You have, right? Your start gate is an actual gate, right? It's a gap in the fence, right? And the road goes off. So you it's like 3, 2, 1, go. So you let go of the handbrake. Yeah. Shoot forward. And you don't actually, well, you do move. Obviously, you pull forward, but you've pulled forward maybe like half a car length, if that, and it resets you. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I don't understand. What? Why is it reset me? Did I jump start it, or did I set off too early, or what's going on, right? But no, literally, as soon as you shoot forward, it resets you for no reason. It's really bad. And even though it says 5-second reset penalty, it's 8 seconds. And I know it's 8 seconds because I haven't actually done. You are so, you haven't actually done any time yet. The clock has just started. It's just started running, right? That's what I'm saying about, you know, it's that far, that soon into you setting off, like, you know, it's like all the it's like red light, red light, red light, red light, green light, go, and and it resets you. It's bizarre, and it's really fucking annoying as well, because when it resets you, obviously it resets you back to like a standing start kind of thing. And it's the fact that even though it says, oh yeah, a 5-second restart penalty, and it's like, okay, you're wankers, but there's absolutely no reason for it, but whatever. It's not, because on the clock it's 8 seconds. And it's like, well, where did the other where's the other time frame come from? Because we've literally just started. It's like 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, not a good start to the game. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Other than that, it seems alright actually. It's almost, when I say it's almost identical, I've only played it for, I don't know, an hour maybe. I've just started doing the actual main game, yeah. And it's identical. Yeah, you've got the bit, yeah, where you have to build your team, and you have to pick your the people that are sponsoring you, and you have to do, and then you have to go into the calendar, and you have to pick a race off the calendar, pick an event in that week, and you can only pick one, obviously, because you know. Yeah, so it's hello. Oh, yeah, thank you. It's identical. It's the same king game. So yeah, not massively chuffed about that one. Luckily, like I said, it's cheap. Otherwise, I would never have paid. I would never have paid for it. You know what I mean? There's no way. But I thought, well, you know, I like my game. I like my driving games, and I'm gonna try it on the wheel. I haven't tried it on the wheel yet because I just couldn't be asked with the whole setup thing. But yeah, I'm going to do it on the wheel. But the reason I not fell out of love, but I got bored with the Generations one is because it just keeps on going. You know, it's like you could literally just keep on playing the game. Yeah. Why I honestly I can't. Not the contracts. It's the whatever it begins with a C. But it's the main game. Yeah, it's the flesh and bones of the game. So you pick one. So it's like, oh, I'm in the juniors. Yeah, so you go to juniors and you rinse it, obviously. Yeah, so you're like world champion juniors, and then that's for that season, and then it's like, oh, just carry on, and it's like, well, no, why can't give me the option to progress? Give me the option to move on up, but it's like you just carry on, or I don't know. I just got bored of it because it was just the same thing. And it's like, oh, let's repeat. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go because maybe it is just me. Maybe you do have to race for so long. Now I got to like year 3, yes, like the 3rd season, and I was still doing the same thing. So it's almost like you have to completely restart, make a whole new thing. Contracts, fucking hell. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Why are you doing that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Don't push me. Yeah, so it was like, I was in like the 3rd year of my contracts. So, but yeah, the EA one, from the short amount of time that I've played it, it's exactly the same game. Exactly the same game. Like with the setting out your team and setting out your contracts and setting out which races you want to play, and it's bizarre. I don't understand it, to be honest. But whatever. Whatever. It's another racy game. We like racy games. So, sorry, just need to at least attempt to flatten that annoying bit out. I'm all for the rain being atmospheric and stuff like that, but by God, it'd be nice if it stopped for a little bit every now and again, because it's actually struggling. I am struggling to see properly sometimes. At least with this massive dump truck, it doesn't take long it is getting worse, which is a real shame. I mean, maybe it's the console. Maybe it's PlayStation. I mean, this is a physical disc copy, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that. It's not a digital download. Alright, so I'm not at the mercy of crappy internet or poor servers or anything else like that to a point. Yeah, it's a physical disc copy of the game. Yeah, I must have said it because I bought it from Argos and it was like a tenner cheaper than anywhere else, which is the most random thing ever, because normally they're a bit Dick Turpin on their prices. Well, yeah, they're not brilliant. But then other times their stuff's alright. But it's one of those things, as long as you accept the fact that you're probably buying cheaper quality goods, which is why you're not paying the prices. Although I don't often see why you should pay stupidly high prices for some of the things that are just as good in the lower quality end of goods. Yeah, but again, that's a whole new ranty video. Because to be honest, I'm sat here playing my PlayStation 5, but I'm using one of the Argos TCL screens, 32 inch. Is it 32 inch? I think so. Do you know? I can't remember. Yeah, it was only I only needed it as a and that's it. Yeah, and it's a really good TV. It's a really good TV. Once I'd got past it's a Roku TV, right? So once I got past the fact that it was like, you need to be signed into the internet, you need to have a an account for this, and you've got to sign up for this, and we need your email and your shoe size and what colour underwear you're wearing, before you can actually use the TV. Once I'd managed to get past all of that crap and basically deleted pretty much all of it, it's fine, because literally the only thing I use this thing for is to play this computer, the games, right? Yeah, so I don't do TV, and I genuinely, not just saying it because BBC licensing, I'm not going down that road. I cannot genuinely cannot remember the last time I watched anything on terrestrial television. Because as far as I'm concerned, either it's absolute, total and utter crap, like absolute shit, that I just don't understand the target audience for half of this stuff. I really don't. Or I just can't be asked. I just don't have time. I'd rather be doing this, playing this, you know. So yeah, new TV. I've deleted as much like TV related stuff on it as possible. So when you turn it on, it's literally just this. That's it. You know what I mean? The PlayStation. That's the only thing that's on it. And it's brilliant. It's crystal clear. It's a really nice size screen. Yeah. I'm very, very happy with it. And it was cheap as chips considering it's, you know, the size and everything. And I actually ended up upgrading our other, like the main TV, which is bizarre, again, because we don't watch TV. We don't even have an aerial, okay? We used to stream like Netflix and stuff like that. That got stupidly expensive. And for what? Again, you know what I mean? It's like, seriously, what are you watching? You know, most of the time there's nothing on there. You will get an occasional gem. You will get an occasional show on there or a film or something that will pop up and it's like, holy crap, that's really, really good. It's not worth paying whatever it is a month on the subscription just for the odd chance that something decent. So anyway, so yeah, and it's just there because it is, and it's a waste. You know, when I think about it, it's technically a waste of money. But the old TV was old, and it was, you know, and if I wanted to watch a DVD or anything else, you know, it really did start to show. Do you reckon that'll be enough? I'll go a little bit further. And again, so it was another TCL one. I think it was a 50-inch, which weirdly, when it's sat there, it doesn't look like it. But it was an Android one. I went for the Android TV this time. And yeah, it's really good. The only reason I went for the Android one is so that it's got the built-in Chromecast, which is really, really useful. Plus, if I wanted to install any of the Android apps, you can. And yeah, it's working really well. And it's really, it's funny because every now and again we'll watch something, yeah, whether it's a film or something that we've, you know, a bit of YouTube or whatever, right? And it's like, look how clear the image is. Look how colourful everything is. Look how crisp everything is. And it's like, have we been watching stuff with some kind of fucking net curtain thrown across the screen of the telly? Because it, you know, I don't like showing my age. I remember watching for the first time a film on DVD. Yeah, the quality on DVD, and it blew me away compared to video. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And then when Blu-ray came out, it was the same. Yeah, some of them, not all the time. Some of the time I'm like, is there any difference? But yeah, you'll get the ones that are really like 4K. Yeah, even back then when they were 4K. And the quality difference was like, oh my god, it's yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? And that's what this was like. It was really funny. It was quite embarrassing almost, you know, the fact that we have spent years, literally years, watching stuff on our old TV, and the quality all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we've got this new TV, and it's like, oh my god. But it's the fact that we didn't, it's a TCL, so it's not like Sony or Samsung or God knows what else, whoever else makes high-end televisions that are going to cost you £1,000 or something stupid like that, right? But the quality, as far as I'm concerned, is like, wow, what have we been missing? It's funny. But again, you don't have to pay the prices, but at the same time, if you are going to go down the cheap route, you must remember that you have bought cheap, and there is always that buy cheap, buy twice kind of thing. But with these TVs, I don't think so. They're really good. You've just got to get past the bloatware. And also, especially with the Android one, there are apps that you can install on the TV that will allow you to go into the system and delete all of the bloatware. You can delete all the crap that you genuinely do not need, which is awesome. So useful. Which obviously I did straight away, because like I said, we don't do live TV, we don't do terrestrial TV, we don't even subscribe to any of the streaming services anymore. There's nothing worth watching. There really isn't. It's crap. We'll just watch a bit. My wife lives and breathes on bloody YouTube, and that's it. Which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, it could be worse. You could be into a fucking Emmerdale and her EastEnders and all that shit. But she's not. So, happy days. Right, I don't think I need... Because I was going to tarmac all this over. I'm going to put a bridge on it. So, what's the point? Maybe up around there. Yeah. Let me have a look at the other end. I'll have a look at your other end, Mrs. Yeah. See, the trouble with the... I mean, you're not going to... Let me bring the map up. You're not going to need to drive down there. But it's not like it goes anywhere. I mean, potentially you probably end up picking up all them lot. I don't know. I don't care right now. So I'm just wondering if I can angle the bridge from here across. So look. So we start here. Oh, so it's not even going to be that wide. Right. I don't want to block the road though. Let's try that. What does that look like? That'd be a no then. You are literally going to have to do it from there. It's fine, it's not the end of the world, is it? So that can go, no. Ugh. Right, go there. Why? Go there. Not happy with that top end. I need to get a decent look at it. Right. No. But again, like I said, it's not like... Sorry, I'm... messed up. I mean, you will literally just come straight down there, which is what I have been doing. And I was going to fill that bit in and maybe tarmac it. So you would just come down, but you'd end up hitting that. It's a really tight bit, and that bit, you just... It's, no. No. No, that's not. It needs to... Okay. Okay. So from... And that's another thing as well. I laid it there, and then it's just whatever. So yeah, I'm thinking here. How does that... No, it's still... That's even worse, isn't it? What the hell? There's no way I'm going to be able to fill that gap in. This is annoying now. Yeah. Right, okay. So I want the bridge to be there, right? But for some reason it won't turn round. Right? Whatever. What fucking ever. What if I drop it even further down? But if you drop it down further, it's going to be in the way of... You know, you won't be able to thingy it. What if I... If you do that, you're going to block the road. And you can't actually get onto it unless you go down there. Oh man, come on. This is not good. This is not working at all. Right, fuck it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to bring the fucking vehicles over and fill it in. And I'm thinking what I'm going to actually have to do is build the bridge first. And then Yeah, I'm going to have to build the bridge first and then sort the road out around it. Jesus. Oh, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's the joys of being able to build stuff anywhere you want. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I am looking at that and I'm thinking, I know it's a dangerous thing and I really do need to stop, but how bad? Again, you do that and you yeah, but are you going to need to go down there, like I said? And even if you do, you just could drive down there maybe? I don't know. How bad is that? So we're through the building. I was going to tarmac that bit anyway, so that to open that piece up, that a bit sharp. That would work. That could work. A hell of a bridge. Yeah, that'll work. By Jove, fuck me. Wow. Right, I'm leaving it at that. That'll do. That's for the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening to me waffling and just talking absolute shit as always. Do you agree or disagree with anything I have said? Let me know. Comments, please, 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 please. Don't forget to add comments because it's nice to even vainly believe that somebody is watching this shit and actually listening to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and until the very next video, which I promise this time I am going to literally, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to crack on and do the next one. It will carry on. So yeah, the next video will be linked straight after this one. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, tell everybody else to come and watch this stuff, whether you like them or not. And until the next video, I will see you and on. Laters.